Hi everyone, I'm Humbly Anna Anders here on the YouTube channel. Today has been one hell of a day. I think I jinxed myself today. When I was talking out on my deck this morning about stress being a trigger for me and traumatic events, well, oh my God, this day has been probably the worst day of me taking care of my sacred granddaughter, Olivia Anne-Marie, and Rosanna, my other half's mom. You know, the struggle's so real that when I am watching Julie or Olivia Anne-Marie, generally speaking, I don't usually bring Rosanna upstairs to sit with us. But today was just one of those days where I thought, oh, I'm going to bring her up. She'll enjoy seeing the baby. Baby will enjoy seeing her, blah, blah, blah. And oh my God, you guys, it was just like a catapult. It just catapulted me into some situations here at home that kind of manifested. So I'm like, I'm in shock and awe about it, but I want to talk about it because it was the trigger for me today, big time. So I got to talk about the stress of it. But God willing, little Miss Olivia Anne-Marie is going to be okay. She got a little bump on her forehead about the size of a quarter. She rolled off the couch as I was changing her. I had her on the couch changing her, and underneath my little changing pad, I put two little, like throw pillows just to balance out the changing pad and to make her a little higher for me, so for my back, because it's really hard to keep bending over to change the babies that way. So, but anyways, I was changing her, and Rosanna was at the table eating, and she had just gotten over a spell, and she was talking to the cat, and I said, Rosanna, eat your food, concentrate on eating your food. And as quick as I said that, Olivia rolled off the couch and onto my hardwood floors. And I was like, oh my God, it was just like so shocking. I just couldn't believe it, and I felt so horrible. Picked her up right away, and immediately a noggin right there on her head, and I knew I had to stay calm, though, and just kind of soothe her into her own calmness, if you will. And so I did. I was kind of thinking about my daughter, Frances, because we cannot react. We have to respond to these situations, if you will. But it's been, I want to talk about this a little bit more even. Oh, my God. Like this morning when Olivia first got here, I was so happy to see her. She had Leilani's little baby doll, little baby, and it was so cute the way she was holding her and stuff, and Grandma was having fun making that observation. But what I want to say is I had breakfast cooking too. When Olivia got here, I had it cooking for her and for Rosanna, and I had already ate my breakfast. Well, yeah, pretty much I was done eating my breakfast, just kind of the remnants of it, if you will, my healthy breakfast. So, my abstinent breakfast. So anyways, I made some breakfast, and I was had her sitting at the table with me as she was eating her breakfast. I was picking at my stuff and eating and drinking, and she was eating with her food, her fingers, the eggs and sausage, and I thought, oh, I'll get her a little spoon, her little spoon, and I'll feed her a little bit at a time. So I did, but then she grabbed the spoon because she's like that now, so she wants to grab the spoon. So I figured, well, she can feed herself a little bit. That won't hurt anything. And what did she do? She shoveled it in there and, oh my God, put that spoon in her mouth. But it wasn't funny, you guys. She actually got choked up on it and scared the crap out of me. So I picked her up, and I was patting her on the back and holding her and stuff, and Rosanna made witness to it as she was eating. And Rosanna, the reason I'm talking about this video, guys, is because it's triggers. I want to talk about triggers. So that kicks off addiction issues, if you will. Because today was a perfect day for me to get triggered. And so this is why I want to talk about this stuff. So the stress was off the hook. This is like probably my worst day caregiving for my sacred granddaughter, and watching her, go through that little trial, if you will. And then also Rosanna. So when the incident happened with me picking up Olivia from the high chair and stuff and helping her, Rosanna seen it, and Rosanna is very fear-based. She's been a fear-based lady her whole life, pretty much. And so when she's seen the baby and me responding to Olivia, then Rosanna had her own fears about that, and so she went into a spell mode for herself, and that wasn't good. So after Olivia was calm and everything was fine with Olivia, then I set her down and, you know, tried to resume taking care of Olivia, but then I had to go take care of Rosanna because she was having a spell. And when she has her spells, I like to transition her from the chair to the floor with the pillows so that she can have comfort for the back of her head as she's having these dizzy spells that she has. So on occasion, and the only occasions she usually has them is during transition, like meaning going from the home to maybe like a doctor's appointment, something that she's feeling apprehensive about, or if we have extra added energies in the home, she gets externally overstimulated. So this is what happens for her at this point in time. But so she had a spell, and then after that, I thought to myself, I was kind of scolding myself and saying, that was a dumb idea for me to want to bring baby and her together. And it just, because in the past I've said to myself, I'm going to just take care of baby as I'm and focusing on my granddaughter. And Rosanna has a table and a nice area in the basement that she can eat at and stuff. And so that's usually what happens. And today, though, like I said, I wanted them both to kind of play together, and it all went south. And so all in all, Rosanna ended up having 4 dizzy spells altogether. It was 4 dizzy spells, and then Olivia rolled off the couch. So I had 2 situations with Olivia, 4 with Rosanna. It was like Calgon, take me away. It was triggering me big time, and I just got all stressed out with it all. And so here I am. I'm exhausted right now. And the only thing I can think to do is to run away. And not run away, but run away and like maybe go to the movies, out to dinner, that kind of thing. And I was even thinking about getting myself I wanted a big fat cream puff, actually. A chocolate eclair with the cream in it with a big tall glass of milk. And I know I can't do that because look at Fatso here, you know. I mean, I'm overweight, I'm overdone, and I'm like, I ain't doing that shit to myself no more. So the triggers are real, stress is real, and traumatic events does it for me. So it bothers me. So, and I know that I cannot eat my stress away. I cannot eat traumatic events away. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I gotta say, and I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going to say this, and screw it, you know, and some peace sign here, because I don't know what else to say, guys. I'm just saying, it's just, my day went from starting off pretty good to all this mojo, and I'm just like, okay, God, I'm living in my reality here, and it is what it is. Carrie just got home. She doesn't even know. I mean, she was talking about going to a meeting with me later, but I was like, I want her to take me out to dinner and to a movie or something. And then I was even thinking, no, I don't want that. I already decided I'm going to eat my abstinent dinner for dinner tonight. I don't want to go out to eat. So I'm going to do that. But I also was thinking, well, fishing would be relaxing for me, because I had a fishing thing that happened last night too. This video is way too damn long. I'm going to get off here. Peace out, everybody. I'm humbly Anna Anders on the YouTube channel. And boy, do I have a lot to ponder today. I'm very grateful to God that my sacred granddaughter, Olivia Anne-Marie, is okay. And my daughter called the pediatric nurse, and she said that just to monitor her for the next 24 hours and to put ice on it, which I had already done. So we did good with that. And she was eating well and passing her urine and using the bathroom fine. So she should be fine. I'm humbly Anna Anders. This YouTube video is way too damn long. You guys are going to have a bunch of videos here today. Peace out, everybody. Bye-bye. I'll talk on the next video. Bye-bye.